It's a Friday morning, I'm in the studio and I'm getting ready to go across to submit a couple of paintings that I've got in a real life exhibition that opens tonight. So we've got the private view tonight and then it's open over the weekend. So I have a couple of canvas paintings and a couple of frame paintings to go in, and then I'm going to grab some greetings cards, and I think we'll sell, because that usually is the bread and butter and at least covers the cost sometimes of submitting the paintings. And I'll show you them now. This one is called Bookends, this little still life, and it's on watercolour paper. And the Inktense pencils are water soluble, so you get this lovely watercolour effect and intensity to it all. So that's Bookends, and I'm selling that for £80 framed. Next is an oil painting, and this is called Sentinels. You may have seen it before. So this is oil painting on a canvas board, and it's framed in a kind of floating tray frame. And this was done in 2019 and never reached exhibition. It was in my art open house studios, but we didn't have an exhibition in 2020 where I was going to display it. So that one's going on for £220. Next up is the Richmond Bridge painting, which I've called Sky Blue Pink. This is another oil on canvas painting again. So these are ready to hang once they're bought. Again, done in 2019 and didn't reach exhibition 2 years ago because there wasn't one. So that one's going in for £220 as well. This paintings and the previous one, Sentinels, they measure 18 by 22 inches canvas and 45 by 55 centimetres, and then you've got a couple of mil on top for the frame. So that's the kind of size of them. They're quite large, but in a room they don't look quite so large. So those are ready to hang. And finally I've framed up my yellow reflecting rose, although I'm just calling it reflecting rose in this entry. So this is framed in an antique style cream frame and mount. This is a pastel pencil drawing, so I actually recorded the whole process of me drawing this still life, and before I framed it I just enhanced the pastels again, just the colour of the rose, just to define it a little more. And yeah, this has a nice kind of antique-y look to it, so really pleased with that one. And that's selling for £100. So what we had to do when we're preparing this to be hung is make sure we've got some string across the back and then a dangly label with all the details on. I won't show you that because my details are on the back. So that just helps them hang the exhibition. So when they hang it up, you've got this dangling down. So it's a strange view because you're looking down at my studio floor. So the label with my name, the title of the piece, is just easier for them to stick the number on, and then they tuck the label again behind so that it doesn't dangle out. And that's it. I'm going to pack those up and get across to Teddington Lock, where the exhibition is taking place. It's taking place at the Landmark Arts Centre over the weekend of the 8th to the 10th of April. So tonight, as I say, is the private view, and I'm stewarding for the last half of it. So I'm going to get a wiggle on and get that across before 11 o'clock, submitted so that they can hang the items, and then I'll find a few cards that I can pop in for sale as well. So now I'm just about ready to set off and go to the private view, and I hope to see a couple of people there. Just debating whether to put in a spare pair of shoes for on the way home when it might be a bit chillier. I'm in a sort of summery garb, but yeah, hopefully it'll be all right. I'll be talking and moving around and keeping quite warm, I would imagine.